Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction is going to be for Four Nights of the Apocalypse chapter 82. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, it's very interesting what Nakaba is doing with these connections. So, we have the connection, and also into an extent polar opposite thing going on with Lancelot and Tristan, because they both have waifus. Yes, they are, and let's be real, their waifus are polar opposites too, because you know, Lancelot is like his papa. They like lollies. They do. And Tristan is just pissed off, and he's up in his own feelings. And then you got the whole thing with Percival and Gawain, which I find very fascinating. Because remember, just like Percival, Gawain was living with her grandparents. But unlike Percival, who didn't know his father Ironside, he didn't know Papa Ironside, Gawain knew her papa. And she was dealing with some intense abuse and some trauma or something. Because we saw, like, the PTSD she was dealing with. Ooh, it was nasty. And I want to protect Gawain so fucking bad. Oh, yes, I do. But there's also one other connection in particular in regards to Lancelot we gotta discuss. Is that, of course, you got Jericho, you got Merlin, and you're gonna have Arthur as well, not getting the woman or mans that they want. Because that's how all this started, because Merlin couldn't get Meliodas, so she got Chaos. Gotta love it, right in the great circle of Tazai. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. The hectic battle with King Arthur is over, and everyone has his or her own thoughts. A great mission is carried on a tiny back. And this chapter is titled Each and Every Conflict. So much happened yesterday. It has me exhausted. I swear, why don't I just sleep in bed with the boys? Huh? Yeah, you're training this early? I can't let any day go to waste. My duty is to protect Sir Tristan after all. Look at that waifu. Look at her. She's like, I'm protecting my husbando. That is my job. Your duty? That's incredible. Perhaps I should say I have no merit beyond getting myself in shape. But in the end, it's because I'm so useless that I put Sir Tristan in danger. You're not wearing your ribbon today? It got tattered in yesterday's battle, but it's fine. I don't think it suited me either way. Isolde, I've grown used to wearing it for ages now, that there's no point for a huge girl like me to bother with fashion. What kind of jerks? But he was the only one who was different. He gave me that ribbon saying, I think this suits you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This really is kind of making me think of Sherry's Love is 8 meters tall. Go read that manga, you will understand. It is very true. That's why even if another man takes my chastity away, even if I lose my right to love Sir Tristan, as long as I can continue to fight for Sir Tristan, that will be enough. Oh, see, like, how is it that you have Sherry, and you have Isolde, and you have Gawain? 3 characters better than She-Hulk. Live action She-Hulk. Animated and comic She-Hulk is fine. She's cool wifey. How do you have 3 giant wifeys better than She-Hulk? Live action She-Hulk. I don't understand this. About that, I think you might have the wrong idea. You don't understand. He just thrust his face right up my skirt until he started sniffing me. See, a woman only loses her chastity when... utterly shameless, I would bite off my own tongue, set myself ablaze, and throw myself off a tower to my death. Like I said, you had it all wrong. You go, Anne, for telling her. I'll be careful when Percival gets into mischief, so could you go easier on him too? It looks like that kid is just as clueless as you were. You grab a girl's breast without hesitation if they ride a horse together. Oh my god, he would! Thank you. As holy knights of the Tristan and Percival platoons, let us give it our best together from now on. About that, what's wrong, Anne? I'm not a holy knight. Oh, that's right, she's not yet. He has a patient this early? Yes, he looked like such a sweet guest. Mr. Hendrickson, this is beyond amazing. Where and how can I get materials like yesterday's Demon World snake? Hold on, you're bleeding from your mouth. Are you okay? Oh, nothing to worry about. I love that I said so much. No, it's a lot to worry about. His Majesty sometimes brings it as a souvenir when he comes home. As a thank you, I often help out at His Majesty's store. Demon World Snake as a coming home souvenir? Who does that sort of thing? Seriously. Either way, I must take my hat off to your skill, Nysons. To think your magic power can let you neutralize, generate, and synthesize poisons you ingest. It's like you were born to master the art of medicine and pharmacy. I don't know how I awakened this kind of magical power, though. I've heard that many fairies have a strong resistance to disease, but you are a very rare human example. Wow. If he is part fairy, I will be happy. But beyond that, you have not just an abundance of knowledge, but curiosity as well. Who was your teacher? It was a pharmacist named Ordo who raised me. He sent me out into the world to learn. So I have a suggestion for you. Would you be interested? Oh, yes! So would you be interested in working here at the Hendrickson Apothecary? With you around, more people could be saved from illness and injury. Well, I'm honored by your offer, but I want to help Percival, and, well, that could mean continuing to travel with him. True, he still has his duty as one of the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse, but you're not a holy knight. They'll soon have to make for dangerous and unknown country. But if you go with him when you're not a holy knight, you'll only hold him back. Understand? That means Nyson gotta become a holy knight. See you around, Grandpa. Grandma, be sure to tell Uncle when he gets back. Oh, he saw his grandparents! And Donnie, you can always come back here. Aww. I'm glad Donnie got to see his grandparents. Hey, you, what the hell were you doing in that house? Huh? Wait, you? You're still here, outsider? That's his grandparents, you fucking assholes. How are you doing in the morning? Patrol? And you don't you realize that the home of the Grand Holy Knight's parents? And besides that, only his parents are living there now. Do you mean to rob that old couple's home? Is it so wrong for a grandkid to visit his grandma and grandpa's house? Grandkid? Then you're the one from the rumors? The Grand Holy Knight, Hauser's nephew, Donnie? Oh, wait, you know about me? Of course we do. It's that famous episode where you couldn't stand the training and ran away after only 1 month. Then he came back and now he's running at home after just 3 days. Come on, Shia, quit it. Yeah, your magical powers lets you lift stuff off the ground, right? Oh, excuse me, can you do a trick? If you don't mind, I want to see you do a trick right here. Come on, can you do it with this staff? Come on, let me see. That's enough, so lay off, Chion. Yeah, it's just like you said. Till now, I always suited myself with getting teased by guys like you. There, satisfied? Huh? What the hell? What? You're gonna take that pipsqueak Percival or whatever and banish from the kingdom while you're still alive? The thought of Tristan and I being on the same rank as some country hick and his deadweight sidekick makes me want to... Whoa! Wait. Oh, dude, Donnie, you pissed Donnie the fuck off. You pissed Yamcha off. Ginger Yamcha don't tolerate this fuckery. Wait, does he just make stuff float? You're picking a fight with me, a holy knight, when you're some halfway who isn't even an apprentice? Listen, real good, you angsty seaweed bastard. I ain't ever letting anyone make fun of Percival. That's why I'll always be more than dead weight, too. Ooh, that's enough, both of you. GILTHUNDER! What? What are you doing here? But... See, Donnie is already better. Donnie's been better than Yamcha, but damn, Donnie is better than Yamcha. He is superior to Ginger Yamcha in every way. Well, he is Ginger Yamcha, but you know what I mean. He is becoming boss. GILTHUNDER looks good. Donnie, it's been a while. You're looking better than I last saw you. Sup? Anyway, Donnie, His Royal Majesty has summoned you. Huh? Why? Was it something I did? Who knows? Either way, hurry along to the audience. Your friends will be with you. Yes, sir. Chan, what were you doing with Donnie? We were just making small talk. It's the truth. It's the truth, Father. Wait, what? Hey guys, why did we get summoned? To be honest, I don't have the slightest idea. What do we do about what to do? We're about to meet Sir Meliodas. Oh, I'm so sleepy. A direct summons from the king. What on earth is happening? Oh my god. Well, each of them has a conflict. The Percival platoon heads for an audience where King Meliodas waits. Ooh, to be continued in chapter 83, a decision apart. Okay, so I'm guessing in regards to Percival needs to train. They need to become apprentices in their own right. I wonder if what is going to happen is if the 4 knights are going to have they're going to separate from their respective platoons, and they are going to train separately and have their own training. I wonder if that's what it's going to be, because to me that would make the most sense. And Lancelot would obviously have to lead the training, because he's the strongest. I really want Pelagar to do it, though. Pelagar needs to do it. But I think what would be beneficial for Nyssen should stay and train with Hendrickson and get as much knowledge about healing and stuff as possible, so that way he could and he could also get some battle training in as well. And she gonna stay and train. She need to do that, and same with Donnie. But the thing is, though, is the Tristan and Percival platoons need to, get their own training done. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Because that's what it seems like what's happening. Is Donnie, oh god, if Donnie trains with Chion, I am going to die. I would not mind seeing Anne train with Isolde. I would be totally down with that. I feel like that's what this is setting up. Is that Nyson's going to train with Hendrickson, that Donnie is going to train with Chion. I will be so happy with that. And that Anne is going to train with Isolde. And then obviously, the rest of the four Knights of the Apocalypse are going to train together. I think that would make the most sense. But let's go back to one other thing. Chion is Gilthunder's kid? Ooh, wait till he finds out what Gilthunder did to Percival, though. Gilthunder, wait till you find out what your kid did. Because you know that shit. But it's interesting how Gilthunder knows Donnie, and Chion knows Donnie, too. Ooh, there's a history there. There is a history. Oh, he needs it. We needs to know. That's why I'm like, yeah, we're getting the training all set up. Yep. But I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I think this is a setup for the training arc that's coming. I really fucking hate that Pelagard hasn't turned like he should have. But then the question comes, who is going to do the training? Gilthunder should be training. I think Gilthunder is going to train Donnie and Chion. I think he's going to do that training. Oh, damn straight. I think he's going to do that training. For the 4 Knights, though, if it's Bond that does it, I will fucking live. But I don't think it will be. If it's Meliodas that leads that training, I would not be surprised, and I would be happy with that. But I know Tristan would not be happy with that. Nah. I'm really curious who's going to lead their training. What do you guys think? Um, who would do it? Like, where would they go? If they go to Fairy King Forest first and we get to see King and Diane's kid, I will be so happy. Part of me thinks that's where they're gonna go. And I just think about Lancelot was saying about going to see his waifu. I feel like that's where we're gonna go next, but we'll see. We will see next week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Fortnite's content, few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.